Hello, Leo. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So today we're going to jump straight into your reading. Also, if you have a question, we're going to ask the pendulum after the reading. We're going to ask questions, so you're more than welcome to stick around for that. It's a yes, no, maybe answer, so get that question in mind while I do the reading, and we'll get to it at the end. So let's see, Leo. What's going on for you? We have here grief. Complacency. Oh dear. That's okay. Balance. So we'd also have isolation on the bottom of the deck. Do you feel like you're isolating yourself just as it comes out? Isolating yourself from the outside world here. I do feel like you're going through a grieving process here, Leo, because maybe there has been some complacency on your side. You feel like something's not growing here. And this could be you trying to find balance at this moment in time. I do feel like this is maybe looking at your self-concepts. This has been coming out a lot lately in the readings for everyone. This is trying to restore balance in your life, and people might not like what's happening right now, quite honestly, but I feel like this is about you and the way that you feel about yourself, and it's like it's time to maybe people that's feeling angry and things towards you, it's like maybe letting them go for a little while, so then in order to find your own balance, not taking on everybody else's energy so much here, Leo. It's probably why you're isolating yourself from the outside world a little bit, to protect yourself in your own little bubble. Let's see, Leo, what's going on for Leo. We're going to go into the tarot now. So let's see what comes up for your past position here, Leo. You have the Hierophant. Let's see what comes up for your present. For Leo. Oh, okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles wants to come out. We have a few fall on the floor there. So let's see what's here for your potential future. For Leo, please. We have the King of Cups. Love seeing that King of Cups right there. So let's see why the Hierophant is here in your past position here, Leo. We have the Four of Pentacles, okay. Let's see why the Ace of Pentacles is here in your present. We're going to clarify these afterwards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay. And let's see why the King of Cups is here for you, Leo. We have the Lovers. Oh, I love that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So this is about movement now. I do feel like you need to move. You gotta move towards what you want. Somebody's feeling you out here, whether it be masculine or feminine, with that King of Cups. So we have here the Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. I do feel like you're holding yourself back a little bit, possibly from a person here. And I feel like you've been grieving this person. For some of you, you've been grieving this person a long time. For some of you, a commitment, somebody that you felt like you had a connection with, sort of thing. Maybe a strong connection, and it's like you weren't willing to let this go, quite honestly, and you've been holding yourself back maybe from this person. I do feel like in the present, it's like you do want to go in and maybe offer something here that's big to you. Could be communication for some of you. I feel like you want a new beginning with this Ace of Pentacles as well. There's a new beginning wants to start, but you need to take action on it now, because it's like you've been complacent. It's time to get moving here, Leo, with that Chariot coming out as well. Definitely time for movement, because you've isolated yourself long enough. And I feel like for some of you, you already know this, where you feel like you do need to get out a little bit more and maybe meet this person. I feel like it's going to restore balance when you come out of this and start taking action, because you've been stuck in this for too long. It's time to let it go. Either let it go or it's time to move forward. It's time to take actions towards maybe socialising for some of you, so that you do get, I feel like for your potential future, there is somebody that wants to come in, whether this be old or new. So let's further clarify that is this King of Cups, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think it's Scorpio mainly. So let's clarify that Hierophant and the Four of Pentacles. You know you've been holding yourself back as well with that Hierophant and Four of Pentacles coming out. We have the Man holding the heart. So yeah, this is somebody that it's like, you know you have to let this go, whoever this is to you. Whether it's going in with a new beginning with them, taking action towards that, or completely letting it go so that you can allow yourself a new beginning. Because this person's had your heart for a long time, whether it be masculine or feminine, doesn't matter which. They've had your heart for a long time. For some of you, Leo, I hope it's romantic, some of you. I love that though. I love it. Let's see, why is the Ace of Pentacles here and the Wheel of Fortune? We have Blossom and Abundance. Yeah, this is coming out of that isolation. It's coming out, it's literally reiterating everything I've just said. You know, it's time to grieve the old so that you can take the action. I feel like you need to come out of that now. You've been stuck in this a long time. It's time to take action now towards things that you do want and get yourself out there a little bit more. Because if you're going to be stuck in all the time, isolated and not talking to anybody anything other than the cat or the dog or whatever else, it's like you're going to stay exactly where you are and thinking and grieving every 2 minutes. It's like you need to get yourself out of that cycle. I feel like this has been a long cycle for some of you. Let's see why that King of Cups is here with that Lovers. We have the Thinking Man. So I feel like for some of you, this is this past person. They still think about you quite often. Quite honestly. But I feel like this is you and your more masculine energies as well. You might be very logical about this. I just feel like you need to get out there. Take some action towards, you know, socialising more for some of you. For sure. We also had here the Daughter Value. So it's knowing your value as well and knowing that you are valuable here, Leo. Regardless of what happens with this person, you are always valuable. You're worthy and deserving of any sort of love. Healthy love, I'd like to say. So let's see. Leo, what else does Leo need to know right now? You're going to allow that in once you let it go. We have here the Queen. Again, this is about knowing your worth. I read these cards intuitively, so bear with me when I look at this. You need to shed an old skin. It's an old cycle that needs to end. You need to let the emotions out. Let this go. It's like you've gone through your grieving process for some of you. You've already gone through this. And it's like you are the Queen. You've grown a lot, and it's time to get out there. Not keep yourself stuck where you are and keep going through the same processes every time. We also had some flyers here. Bloody hell. So we have here the Dead End, and we have the Cave as well. And we also had the Vision, so I'll take it. So it's like it's time to get yourself clear on actually what you do want. Not taking into mind this person. I feel like, you know, I feel like for some of you, it's like whatever this was to you, maybe you've run its course. You know, and it might not have even been healthy for you in some ways. And it's like, I feel like you've learned a lot and you've gone into that cave. I feel like you've isolated yourself quite a lot, especially with the isolation card coming out and the cave coming out. It's like you've isolated yourself a lot. You've been in the shadow for a long time for some of you. And now it's time to look forward with this vision. It's like you're getting the wisdom. There's going to be mountains still to climb, but you're going to get there. So it's like getting clear on actually what you want and going towards that. For some of you, I feel like, you know, working on your business here, if you've got a business or work situation, it's time to come out the shadow and recognise your worth and, you know, that you are worthy of this. Even if it's not with this person, you're still worthy of this. It's time to look to your future a little bit more. And it can seem scary. It can. And with this Daughter Value as well, there's lots of money flying about. So there is a potential for some big books coming in. I feel like that's what you maybe want to concentrate on a little bit more as well as the work. I'll tell you what else is coming through with that cave card as well, because I'm saying it's like you're sort of getting the wisdom to do this, but you haven't really took it yet for some of you. You've isolated yourself enough. Bloody hell, man. It's time to take action towards the things that you actually do want in your life. Whether it be love, if you're looking for love, you have to get yourself out there and look for love too. Well, you don't have to, but, you know. Get yourself out. I just feel like saying, get outside, go and do something, go and meet people, go to a bar, I don't know, go on a date, I don't know. Just get out. You'll feel so much better about yourself. You'll make new friends and, you know, join groups. Look for hobbies, new hobbies. That's how you meet people. It's just like, I feel like there's a lot of isolation that you have been through, and it's like, it's time to come out. You know, it's not serving you anymore to be in this. So let's get some advice for you, and then we're going to get your question on the go. So let's see here, Leo. Advice for Leo. I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs and uprooting. So for some of you, I do feel like there is some forgiveness that you're searching for, maybe some closure. And this is where you may be feeling defenseless, because it's like if we're ghosted, or, you know, if somebody just goes off radar or whatever, it's like it can form attachments, unhealthy attachments as well, mentally. And I feel like it's like, you know, you need to have some closure for yourself and recognize your worth. Because at the end of the day, other people's actions towards you, that's their actions, quite honestly. You can't control them actions. So it's like, you know, there's something at the root of the matter with this connection that you've had in the past. It's like, you know, it's forgiving yourself first and foremost. And when you do that for yourself, you'll find that you become a lot more like smooth sailing in this. So let's get some more advice as well here, Leo. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. Get outside. Get out. It's time for experiencing life instead of keeping yourself tucked away. You know, life has a lot to offer, and if you're sitting there, expect life to come to you. Trust me, life will stay out there. It's time to get out in the world, make connections, make friends, and find your tribe. We also have here Messenger. Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. Yep. So I feel like when you come out and start going out, you'll feel so much better within yourself. It's like you'll make the friends that you're meant to make friends with. You'll meet the people that you're meant to meet. You know, you'll make those business connections if you go to like business things. You'll go like things that you enjoy, like the hobbies. You'll have people out there that you'll meet that, you know, have the same hobbies, or like music festivals. You go to music festivals, and it can be daunting if you go on your own, but it's like, it's when you actually go there and experience it. I know anxiety is a big thing. You know, when you actually go out and do these things, you'll actually feel so much better, and you'll be like, I'm glad I did that. Like, I don't know why I was so anxious for, because when you get there, you're like, yeah, it's not too bad, is it? So we have here karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. And I feel like that's what you're having conflict with, is this past connection, whether to let it go. And quite honestly, it's like you've grown so much through this time of being in isolation. It's time to put that into practice and know your worth. So Leo, let's get you a question. So if you'd like to pause the video, if you haven't thought of a question yet. And we're going to ask the pendulum, what is the answer to your question? That is on your mind. So, what is the answer to Leo's question that is on their mind? We have a yes. So, Leo, that was your reading. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have the most beautiful day, and I'll be back soon. Bye-bye.